Hello everyone, Ryan here. Harley Quinn and Power Girl. I recently read this graphic novel, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's actually pretty hilarious. Supposedly this is supposed to be like a miniseries, or I guess like some kind of spin-off from some previous comic book series, of course, that stars Harley Quinn, but so this is like, I guess, some kind of offshoot. And what happens is Power Girl, for some reason, she comes down with amnesia, so she forgets a bunch of stuff, and Harley Quinn convinces her that they're actually this like superhero duo of some kind. And yeah, and then something happens where they go through some kind of portal, and they end up going on like a pretty interesting adventure, and they meet, or rather they end up on some other planet, and they then do their best to try to save this guy named Vartox. And Vartox, I guess he's pretty much, I guess, like the ruler of this planet, or at least a leader of some kind. But at the same time, he has like kind of like godlike abilities. But you know, if he were to be any kind of god, I'm not saying that he is, but kind of somewhat along those lines. So I mean, if he were to be some kind of god, he would definitely be like the god of love, or the god of lust, or the god of, I don't know, sensuality. Because on this planet, which he's the leader of, it's this peaceful society, and you know they don't believe in violence, which is a good thing. Mostly they believe in everything and anything that uplifts people, or at least helps to uplift people, such as like the arts, literature, just creativity in general, and also just anything which allows them to express their love for one another, and just their love for, I guess you could say, existence, reality, the universe, and so on and so forth. Now, of course, I mean, I definitely I like the artwork throughout this. It's pretty cool. In fact, I want to say the writers of this are Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti. The artist is Stefan Roux, or Roux, maybe Stephanie. And then they're joined by another writer, Justin Gray. So, yeah, I mean, they definitely did an awesome job with this. Of course, it's the classic Harley Quinn stuff. You know, she's got, they definitely made sure to keep her twisted sense of humor. And pretty much she just ends up bugging the hell out of Power Girl throughout this. And I think I may have mentioned this before in one graphic novel haul I did, I think, from last month. And I was mistaken when I think I might have said that Power Girl isn't from another planet. That was definitely a mistake. Because she is supposed to be from Krypton. So, and I guess, except she's not Supergirl, but she does have pretty much the same abilities as Supergirl, or Superman too, obviously. But also too, like, I didn't realize, which is something that's mentioned in this graphic novel, there's more than one version of Power Girl, because Power Girl herself even mentions in this that she's aware that there's a multiverse, so there's different versions of Power Girl, just like there would be different versions of Harley Quinn and every other character. So yeah. And on a side note too, I've read some stuff about the multiverse theory before, in a non-fictional context. Yeah, I don't know. I tend to believe that. I believe it is possible. You know, that, because I mean, you know, if the universe in which we inhabit, the universe that we occupy, I mean, obviously, I figure, you know, why wouldn't there be other universes? You know, why wouldn't there be a multiverse? I mean, you know, there could literally be an infinite number of universes that exist simultaneously, you know, possibly different dimensions and whatnot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to go off on tangents there. It's just that reading this graphic novel, it got me thinking about the whole multiverse theory again. So, yeah. And then I'll add to that, you know, again, like I said, there's a lot of comedy throughout this. Clever jokes, you know. There's maybe like a handful of jokes that are just like kind of cheesy. But mostly which coming from Harley Quinn. But it's more like she just does that like to break the ice, or like whenever she's nervous, she doesn't really know what to say, so she cracks some cheesy joke. Or I mean, overall, I would give this a rating of I would say 4.5 stars. Yeah, 4.5. I guess the only thing I didn't like, and it's really not even that big of a thing, I don't think, is that there's like a lot of different things in this that I wish I knew more about, because it's kind of like there's at least a couple references to other comic book series that it's my guess that possibly there were some other details from other comic book series, whereas, you know, like kind of like where I guess you had to like already know, or rather have already read some of the other comic book series, so that you can understand some of the details in this graphic novel. So, yeah. But I don't know. Other than that, you know, it's pretty cool. You know, it's, again, chock full of comedy, sci-fi awesomeness, typical superhero stuff, you know. And also, too, after reading this, Power Girl, she's definitely a pretty awesome character. I definitely want to see her in a lot more other stuff, a lot more. I definitely got to read some more graphic novels that feature Power Girl. Yeah. And I mean, I don't know if maybe like later on, I don't know if maybe there could be some other series in which she eventually becomes Supergirl or Superwoman, or I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm not saying I know that for sure. I'm just throwing it out there. So, yeah. So again, I give it 4.5 out of 5 stars, and that pretty much does it for my review of this graphic novel, Harley Quinn and Power Girl. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. As always, next time, don't forget, keep it real, keep on rocking, and peace.